gave them the spark. We gave them the chain.
Now the dawn decides. I walk from the waters, put the fire to clay. Show them the stars, let them chase their own way. Knowledge is power, let it burn and expand. You can't hold evolution in a rigid hand. Fire without rule is a flood that will drown. I am the wall that keeps the sky from falling down. I broke the chain so the spark wouldn't destroy. Order is mercy, discipline is their joy.
Freedom is life, it's the path to the sun. Order is strength, it's the only one. Let the rise higher than the heavens know.
Keep their feet grounded, all the world will go.
Freedom is life, it's the path to the sun. Order is strength, it's the only one. Every eye, holy glory.
Hope and fear.
The tools to build and to break, to learn from their wounds, to live and remake. Enlil, your walls only slower will be. You can't stop the tide of the knowledge I free. I gave them the lost soul they wouldn't destroy. Every child, every field, every toy. Chaos is sweet, but it's deadly too. The strong must be tougher than one, two.
Let them see the sky, keep their feet on mines.
Teach them wise.
Teach them will rise.
They will learn, and the dawn will burn.
Brothers at the dawn, light needs the chain. One gives the spark, one holds the rain. From the rivers to stars, the choice is made. Humanity walks in the path we laid. Brothers at the dawn, the fight is done. Fire and order, mercy to rise. In the blood, in the mind, in the chain.
Rise, children, rise. Walk, children, walk, and choose your fate at the dawn. We were born in the light, but we bled in the shadow.
Before the clone, we were flesh in the void. Breathe in the dust of the stars we destroyed. Armies of 1,000 worlds in our path, but the rent in your board left nothing but wrath. Planets burn slow in the glow of the siege. Civilization starved till the bones couldn't breathe. Fought in the oceans of gas and stone until the sky turned black and the suns were gone.
Black sky!
Every victory cost the future we knew. Every loss to the children we grew. When the fleets were ash and the rivers were flame, we looked to the machine just to keep our name. Millennium war, we became the steel. Rested for a moment here. Running the gears, but we still had breath. Time for growth from the edge of death. Millennium war, no time for the weak. Our souls in the cold, our minds in the deep. Stars should fade, we will not fall. Survive the fire that consumed it all. Empire rise to drown in the pride. The screams of the past and the data inside. Every scar's a map, every joint is a vow. Never let the dark take what's left of us now. The war stretched centuries, then became an age. Every timeline burned on the same red page. We saw the last sun flicker dim and cold. That's when we took the spark the machines could hold. Nothing more to know, but we won't decay. We're a fusion of the flesh and the quantum play. Carved from ruin, built to endure. We are the end, and we are the cure. Caught in the war, we became the steel. Made us skin for a wound that can heal. In the gears, but we still had breath. Cyborg born from the edge of death. Millennium war, no time for the weak. Stones in the cold, our minds in the deep. Caution fade, we will not fall. Survive the fire that consumed it all. Remember me, only the burning sky, only the roar of a billion minds. The war didn't, it just changed its shape. Now we carry the fight till the void breaks. We buried our dead in the cold, in the core. Every name encrypted in the Great War's lore. Now we stand with the humans, their wars are young, but we've seen how the end of a species come. So if you hear the hum in the night's dead air, it's us in the rift, yeah, we're always there. We fight not for conquest, but for the right to stay. Cause extinction's a ghost that never goes away. Never. In war, we became the steel. Made us skin for that could heal. And gears, but we still had breath. Cyborg from behead to death. We gave them light. We gave them chains. Now the dawn decides. I rose from the waters, gifted fire to clay. Open the stars, let them find their own way. Knowledge is power, a spark meant to expand. You can't hold evolution in a rigid hand.
Fire control the flood and burn down. I am the wall that keeps the sky from falling down. I forged the chains so their spark wouldn't destroy. Order is mercy, discipline, the true joy. Freedom is life, it's the path to the sun. Order is strength, it's the only one. Let them rise higher than the heavens know. Keep their feet grounded or the world will go. Brothers at the dawn, the choice is here. Light and the chain, hope and fear.
I gave them the tools to create and to break, to learn from their wounds, to live and remake. Your walls Enlil, just slow what will be. You can't stop the tide or the knowledge I free.
I gave them law so their hands wouldn't destroy. Every child, every field, every joy. Chaos is sweet, but it's deadly too. The strong must be tempered or their love do you.
Let them see the sky, no forget feet on earth. Let them see the sky, give them mind, teeth and birth. They will rise.
And the dawn will burn.
Light makes the chain, one gives the spark, one holds the rain. Rivers the stars, choices made. Walks the path we laid. Brothers at the dawn, the fight is done. Fire and order, merged into one. We clash, the legacy remains. In the mind, in the chain.
are clean. They hunger for the stars. Clay without restraint will crumble, will burn. Give them the spark, let their minds ignite, and the fire consumes.
Uncontrolled, undone.
They can learn, they can rise beyond your chain. Without the chain, chaos devours the weak. Every choice I make is a doorway. Every boundary I draw is a shield, making you fear what they could become. Make you fear what they could destroy. They carry the universe in their hands, and yet their hands can break worlds. Should we guide or control? Or should we govern or survive? The choice is theirs and ours. And to the battle. Watch them bring out. Watch them bring out. Look at Todd. For like I need. Now we know.
Call me the tyrant. Lie on the wall. He keeps the storm from swallowing you whole. I came down clothed in the wind and the rain, the crown of command and the weight of the chain. I saw the spark Enki lit in your hand. Knew it could burn every field, every lane. Freedom is fire, it feeds and consumes. It lifts you as stars, or it seals you in tombs. I chose the law, I chose the game. I chose to protect from the hunger of fate. He gave this without God or cost, and I saw the ruin in the years you lost. So I set the borders, I made the lines to hold your future through the weight of time. I am Enlil, keeper of the chain, shield from the storm, king of the plain. I hold the keys to the gates you see, to keep the strong from devouring the weak. I am Enlil, the law in your sky. I stand when the flood and the fire collide. You may curse my name, but you live because I built the wall when the world had none. Dream of the stars, but forget the ground. You want the crown with no weight, no bound. Seen empires rise just to eat themselves. Seen kings turn gods into broken shells. So I rule with the storm, the drought, the rain. I kept the balance through loss and gain. Not every chain is meant to enslave. Some chains keep what's worth keeping safe. Is the flame he will always ignite, but a fire unruled burns day and night. I'm the shadow that tempers the light you see, the law and the code of your destiny. I am Enlil, keeper of the chain, shield from the storm, king of the plain. I hold the key to the gates you seek, keep the strong from devouring the weak. I am Enlil, the law in your sky. Stand when the flood and the fire collide. You may curse my name, but you'll live because I built the wall when the world had none. Without the chain, you would tear each other down. Without the wall, the flood would wash you away. I bear your hatred, so you may bear tomorrow. Every throne you build, every war you fight,
who's why I'm here in the dead of night. Not to rule for my glory or wear your crown, but to keep the sky from falling down when your hands reach too far, when the fire runs wild. I'm the hand that holds back the child, and though you won't see, though you spit my name, I guard you still, I will hold the chain. I am Enlil, keeper of the chain, still from the storm, the king of the plain. I hold the keys to the gates you see, to keep the strong from the violent and weak. Iron and blood, still with the will of the human race. We fight where the stars burn cold, and time itself don't leave no trace. Born in the lab where the black budget breathes. Nerve splice minds, got machine in my sleeves. Heart still beats, but it's wide to the fight. I see 1,000 clicks past human sights. Linked with the hybrids, we breach information. War in the past, future every location. DNA twisted with the alien core. Now my fist cracks tanks and can break the floor. Oath to the flag, but my reach hit galaxies. Suit locks tight when I shift through realities. We ain't soldiers, we the war sharp teeth. Goes through wormholes and we drop beneath. Iron and blood, yeah we fight as one. Humans and machines under two red suns. Steel in the flesh with the mind of a blade. We the shield of the earth when the sky turns gray. Iron and blood, we don't break, we bend. From the first shot fired to the war's last stand. And if death calls out, man, we step right through. Cause the future don't fall when it's me and my crew. We hit planets like storms, no forecast given. Cloak drop ships, no sound, just risen. 5 Borgs on point, I'm the vanguard still. Plasma burn marks where the night turns real. Got rifles that rewrite the laws of mass. Shells bend time, then explode on the past. Every mission coding in the bones we carry. Past wars whispering the ghosts we ferry. Hybrids run point with the eyes of the void. I cover flanks, make the line destroy. Can't tell where the flesh ends, still begins when we breach through time and erase their sins. Iron and blood, yeah we fight as one. Humans and machines under two red suns. Steel in the flesh with the mind of a blade. We're the shield of the earth when the sky turns gray. Iron and blood, we don't break, we bend. From the first shot fired to the war's last stand. And if death calls out, man, we step right through. Cause the future don't fall when it's me and my crew. Red, they bleed like, but on the field we burn the same in the fight. Man and machine, no size, just trust in the cosmos. It's them or us. Back to back in the rift, never turning around. If the black hole calls, we ain't making a sound. Just jump, laying hard, break ground on sight, and clear the zone till the void turns white. History's a weapon, we wield it clean. Got scars from the wars that you never have seen. We the unsung names in the classified scroll. Guardians of the timeline, body and soul. Iron and blood, yeah we fight as one. Humans and machines under two red suns. Steel in my stretch, step and learn all the pain. Steel in my love from the stern times big. Iron and blood, you don't wait, eat big. My father shot fives and I'm more than a stain. Wasn't no hard than to step back through. Switching that phone when I scream, I'm cool. Iron blood, and still head us sharp like the rain. If the us you real, they just feel for the love. Watch everywhere. Well, our tours on his K. Horn died off the key of the left. Beyond the stars, past the clocks, past the limits, we move in silence, but the universe listens. First, I'm from a quadrant, and I ain't charted no map yet. Neural link sparking, I'm hardwired to access. Metal in my veins, cosmic code in my pores tap. Slipstream jump, we appear where the war's next. Black files, geek cover, Pentagon clearance. Time fold clean, we arrive with no interference. Hyper like drift, then we ghost like a shadow. Vision brief, dropped by a general in camo. We sync with the mothership, orbit at the speed of plot. My arms half cannon, half chrononaut. You thinking Earth's alone, you been lied to. We the claws in the treaty, they don't redefine through. Classified orbit, yeah, we bending them laws. Jump to 30-20, then we land with no pause. Still in our souls, got the stars in our chest. With the Space Force riding, we ain't taking no rest. Classified orbit, you ain't see what we saw. Pull the sun through a wormhole just to write the jaw. If you ask where we're from, and the answer's too deep. We the shadows in your sky where our whole world sleeps. Light sleeps, whole world sleeps. Whole world sleeps. Whole world sleeps. Got file stamp, cosmos stamp, never mentioned. Lab built in the moon's dark side dimension. Past meets the present every time that we jump. Drop gear in the 80s, pull data from the month. Yeah, our optic seed layers you ain't dreaming exist. Infrared in my mind, ultraviolet in my fist. We talk with satellites like they cousins at the cookout. And drift through your timeline like smoke when it push out. Congress don't ask, cause they don't want the answer. We cure wars before they bloom into cancer. Linked with the stars, but the badge still flashes. I run black holes with the universe is faster. Star fem steed got the cosmos glow. Time I'm Mabel in the Chronto flow. But ooze in the vacuum, won't booze in the tree. My is love where the vacuum's a man, where I boast. Classified, happy, got a betting on the laws. Put the data pointing to me, gonna go pause. Seeing in my songs like the stars in my chest. When you stay smart flying, then we check it on rough. Classified, happy, gon' see more the spark. I felt in my wrong thoughts, slipping like a junk. Walking away from the lawn and the ashes too peak. And these furs in the sky, I wanna sleep. Star fem steed got the cosmos glow. Diamond Apple in the Chronto flow. The rules in the rack, you won't lose in the drift. But it's still side, knowing booze in the peak. Quick spin by dark wig, egg booze. Jack locks in the found, God find great crew. I wish like tricks is the hard nigga beat. Then it time when it lies, which story the wrong boast. Classified, over everything in the Mars. Keep it 30, turn me on the I'm a no pause. Steering my chores like the stars in the chest. With the Space Force sky, then you take it through the rest. Classified, we'll be trying to see what the fuck. Lost time, you and mine, do it, what you meant to call. Platters from a fine melodies and truth be a shiny the side, but I won't wanna sleep. Won't wanna sleep. No, yes.
European and Nova strong building the first human civilizations, cigarettes, canals, star maps, blending divine engineering with cosmic storytelling. Reshape the clay, Enlil, the commander. We build the walls, the world rose beneath our hands. I caught the rivers, I raised the stone. Map the heavens, made the stars our own. Enki's hand in the seed we sowed. Enlil's law in the walls we owed. I taught a measure to count to see the cycles of moon, the orbit of sea, the grain in the field, the flow of the tide, all encoded in maps where the stars collide. I built the cigarettes high to pierce the sky, kept the people grounded, made the law comply. Canals to guide, the walls to protect, order and structure, their paths I direct. Without the chain, chaos would reign, rivers would flood, fields washed in pain. Every stone I laid, every channel I dug, was the law in action, the will of the gods. We are the architects shaping your fate, from the dust of the earth to the cosmic gate. Every stone, every stream, every rule we laid, the future of man and the choices we made. We carved the sky, we raised the land, built civilization with our hands. Through water, through stone, through sun and rain, the legacy lives in what remains. I taught them the fire, I taught the tool, to shape in the craft, to bend every rule. The stars were the compass, the grain the wealth, the river the teacher, the earth herself. Through harmony I whispered the secrets of life, to heal the sick and calm the strife. The gift of creation in the hands of clay, to grow, to explore, to carve their own way. I raised the towers, I dug the deep, I gave them laws so they would keep. Every city aligned with the heavens above, every citizen tempered with law and love. The flood and the storm taught lessons to heed, order and structure to plant the seed. But without guidance the spark will decay, and the children of clay will be lost in the fray. Look to the stars, the skies in your hands. Walk the paths we laid in the land. Build, grow, rise and learn. The cosmos waits as the fire burns. We are the architects shaping your fate, from the dust of the earth to the cosmic gate. Every stone, every stream, every rule we laid, the future of man and the choices we made. We carved the choices we made. We carved the sky, we raised the land, built civilization with our hands. The water through stone, for sun and rain. The legacy lives in what remains. We shape the clay, commanding, rebuild the walls. World rose beneath our hands. The world rose beneath our hands. The world rose beneath our hands.
You thought we knew what? Till they showed us. A billion years of fire, but that's still okay. We were trained for the kill, for the blood in the ground. Every fight in the dirt, hear the shells rain down. But they came with a history, older than stone, and a voice like metal from a grave unknown. Told us the world's turned to solid glass. The suns pulled apart just to end the past. The millennium war, not a battle of plays. 1,000 lifetimes on the same red stage. They show scars you can't heal, you can't even name. Said the end isn't sudden, it's a long, slow flame. In the enemy's face, no one's seen in an age, but the shadow still moves in the cosmic cage. Echoes of the war, we can feel them still. In the hum of the ship, in the night's cold chill. Every weapon we hold, they've held before. Every step that we take walks an ancient floor. Echoes of the war, and still in bone. In the codes they carved, in the seeds they've sown. Ain't the first to bleed in the endless fight, but we'll stand with them till the stars do. They spoke of the day when the flesh had to fade, when the mind and machine had to merge to stay. Said we trade our skin for the will to remain, and our hearts still beat in a ghost of flame. We listen in silence, not fear but respect, cause you can't understand what you can't dissect. And if they still fight after all that time, then we got no excuse to retreat from the line. We asked if the war ever truly will cease. They said peace is a right we can't get released. Now we march as one, man and machine. Guardians of the stars, keep the timelines clean. Echoes of the war, we can feel them still. In the hum of the ship, in the night's cold chill. Every way hold they've held before. Every step that we take walks an ancient floor. Echoes of the war in the steel and bone. In the codes they carved, in the seeds they sown. We ain't the first to bleed in the endless fight, but we'll stand with them till the stars. If the void calls, we answer. If the dark comes, we burn. If the enemy's older than time, the time will learn. Now when I look in their eyes, I don't see the machine, I see the fire that's kept every board still green. If the millennium war, forged steel for flesh, the Navy would next to be part of that mesh. And when the rift opens and the first shot's fired, I'll be there with the calm and the code inspired. Cause the war's not theirs, it's ours from now. We fight together and we take that vow. Echoes of the war, we can feel these still alone like a ship, but the night's strong chill. And the look we wait, they felt but before. And the spec never take, I can no cheer for. Echoes of the war, and spitting low with pulse hit cards. As we say this, say some not the first to give you the name. Was said, come slip, but they ain't come stars here. Echoes of the war. Until no shoulders. The brain gap. Chain fire. The take us do end.
They are clay, and yet they hung over the stars. Clay without restraint will crumble, will burn. Give them the spark, let their minds ignite.
And the fire consumes, uncontrolled, undone.
They can learn, they can rise beyond your chains.
Without the chain, chaos devours the weak.
Every choice I make is a doorway.
Every boundary I draw is a shield.
Do you fear what they could become?
I will fear what they could destroy. If the hands can break walls, the choice is theirs. Let them
I came from the deep, not the oceans you sail, the oceans of the stars, and I chose you. From the waters I rose, where the black meets the light, with the gold in my veins and the coals to ignite. I saw your kind, raw clay, no name, still burning with the spark that could fan the flame. And Lil said no, they will serve, they will bow. Keep them chained to the end of the now. But I broke that seal, placed seeds in your mind, gave numbers to count and the stars to find. I whispered the map to the seasons and grain, the medicine's cure for the body's pain. I carved the words in the temple stone, said one day my children you claim your own. I am Enki, the hand in your eyes, the voice in the storm, the light in your eyes from the deep black waters. I gave you breath to break the chain and to rewrite death. I am Enki, the seed in the kid, the current in the veins of your destiny. See, though the ages hide me, my work remains in the blood and the fire in your DNA change. I taught you to build, not just to obey, to write down the past so it wouldn't decay, to lift stone high till it touched the sun, not worship the throne but the work you've done. I gave you the art, I gave you the dream, I showed you the path that could split the stream. But knowledge is fire, it warms, it burns, it gives and it takes in the way it turns. And Lil still watches his hand on the gate. He says your hunger will seal your fate, but I know your will, I seen your climb, and I give it again for the 1,000th time. I am Enki, the hand in your eyes, the voice in the storm, the light in your eyes from the deep black waters. I gave you breath to break the chain and to rewrite death. I am Enki, the seed in the key, the current in the veins of your destiny. See, though the ages hide me, my work remains in the blood and the fire in your DNA change. Floods came, I hid the truth. In the stones, in the stars, in the sound of the river. If you find it, you know why I chose you. You are not servants, you are heirs to the sky. You are the answer to the question why. I retool every word, every spark you claim is a mirror of the gift that I placed in your name. But the gift is a test. Will you rise or fall? Will you break your chains or just build more walls? When the final dawn comes and the truth is near, I'll be there in the current, whispering clear. I am Enki, the hand in your eyes, the voice in the storm, the light in your eyes from the deep black waters. I gave you breath to break the chain and rewrite that. I am Enki. Stars they came, two kings in the shadow of time. One to lift us up, one to hold the line. Before the stone, before the wheels first turned, through God's touch ground made the dust still burn. Enki, the mind with the water of birth. Enlil, the law with the hand on the earth. They looked on the tribes, just sparks in the sand. Said we can shape them if we mold with our hand. Stars in their veins, gold in their ships, knowledge in codes that the genome grips. One said let them learn, let the fire expand. The other said no, they need rules to stand. Then they carved their mark in the bloodline's core, and the story's been told since the days of war. Enki and Enlil lighting the change. One gave a gift, one guarded the flame. From the skies to the sickened ray stone, they chose who would rise, who would kneel, who home. Enki and Enlil, brother and foe. One let the seed, one control the throne. Still feel their hands on the fate behold. We play of the earth to the thrones of gold. Enki walked slow through the rivers and fields, taught men the art and the craft to build. Gave them the numbers, the stars in the sky. Said you would touch gods if you reached that high. Bill came down with the storm in his eyes. Said order's the key or the world just dies out. Walls made kings, said laws and stone. Said without the chain, you're not fully grown. The humans took shape and will, with the dream to create and the urge to kill. And the balance they struck still runs through our veins. Two voices in the blood we can't explain. Enki and Enlil lighting the change. One gave a gift, one guarded the flame. From the skies to the cigarette stone, they chose who would rise, who would kneel, who don't. Enki and Enlil, brother and foe. One let the sea, one control the throne. Still feel their hands on the fate behold. Play of the earth to the thrones of gold. They ain't leave, just move from the light to the dark. The signs still burned in the cities and marks. Every king's crown got a shadow behind, and the voice of the brother still shapes mankind. Some say the gift was the spark to rebel. Some say the chain was the shield as well. But every empire built, every temple that stands still echoes the work of the godlike hands. Now the choice is ours, do we rise or obey? Do we take the fire or hide it away? The brothers still watch from the edge of the stars, and the fate of man is forever ours. Enki and Enlil lighting the change. One gave a gift, one guarded the flame. From the sides to the shit's got soul. They show some of God's so the hills roll. Enki and Enlil loving the foes. Run, let the seed while the show the cold. Still fed our hands, always wake me hold. But praying at the under the doors of home.
Echoes of the flood, tight, dark, atmospheric rap, storytelling concept reflects on the great flood as to temper humanity, showing consequences of disobedience and divine intervention. Enlil, when the rivers rise, the clay is tested. The flood speaks truths we cannot withhold. The waters flow, covering the plains, lessons etched in torrents, wisdom in rains. I hid the codes where only minds could see, guiding the chosen to shape what would be. I whispered secrets to hearts that could learn, while cities fell and the storms would churn. From chaos comes knowledge, from flood comes seed. Every soul has a choice in the path they heed. I brought the storm to remind them their place, to test their strength and honor their space. Without restraint, their hands would destroy. The fire of life becomes ash and void. Rivers carve valleys, blood shaped the land. Only the discipline could withstand my hand. Through punishment tempered the spark in their veins, teaching survival through hardship and change. Echoes of the flood, whispers in the night. The balance of God keeps wrong from right. We rise from the waters, we walk through the pain. The past still flows in our DNA chains. From the deep I call the wisdom of old, stories of mortals, courageous and bold. The flood was a mirror reflecting the soul, breaking the weak, shaping the whole. I guided the arc of the mind and heart. Even in loss, the knowledge imparts. Through deluge and storm, the path became clear. The children of clay would rise from fear. The deluge reminds the storm never lies. Order survives where chaos dies. I carved the lessons into river beds, where kings and builders would walk on threads. Through flood and trial, the strong remain, tempered by sorrow, strengthened by pain. The legacy flows unbroken, precise. A future born from the storm's sacrifice. Flood, survival and wisdom intertwined in the river of time. The path is defined. Echoes of the flood, whispers in the night. The balance of God keeps wrong from right. We rise from the water. whispers in the night. The balance of gods keeps wrong from right. We rise from the waters, we walk through the pain. The past still flows in our DNA chains. I carved the rivers, I raised the stone. Map the heavens, make the stars our own. Enki's hand in the seed we sowed. Enlil's law in the walls we owed. I taught them to measure, to count, to see the cycles of moon, the orbit of seas, the grain in the field, the flow of the tide, all encoded in maps where the stars collide. I built the cigarette's high to pierce the sky, kept the people grounded, made the law comply. Canals to guide them, walls to protect, order and structure, the paths I direct. Up the chain, chaos would reign, rivers would flood, fields washed in pain. Every stone I laid, every channel I dug, was the law in action, the will of the gods. We are the architects shaping your fate, from the dust of the earth to the cosmic gate. Every stone, every stream, every rule we laid, the future of man and the choices we made. Carved the sky, we raised the land, built civilization with our hands. Through water, through stone, through sun and rain, the legacy lives in what remains. I taught them the fire, I taught them the tool, to shape and to craft and bend every rule. The stars were the compass, the grain the wealth, the river the teacher, the earth itself. Through harmony I whispered the secrets of life, to heal the sick and calm the strife. The gift of creation in the hands of clay, to grow, to explore, to carve their own way. I raised the towers, I dug the deep, I gave them laws so they would keep. Every city aligned with the heavens above, every citizen tempered with law and love. The flood and the storm taught lessons to heed, order and structure to plant the seeds. But without guidance the spark will decay, and the children of clay would be lost in the fray. To the stars, the skies in your hands, what the past we laid in the land.
So we 130 shit, we found the ancient gates, yo. 4 deep in the crew, time shifting like we made though. Portal hopping through dimensions, fuck the past and future. Ancient tech got us tripping, universe computer. Multiverse navigation, we the fucking pioneers. Stargate activation, shifting through the different years. Bone thugs flow embedded, rapid fire, verbal spray. Time travel squad assembled, ain't no other fucking way. Portal squad, jumping through the time we got. Portal squad, ancient gates that time forgot. Portal squad, different worlds is what we sought. Through the gate, time and space. First rapper hit the portal, information overload. Second cat jumped after through dimensions, he exploded. Third homie brought the rhythm, fourth one brought the rhymes. Ancient builders left us puzzles scattered through the times. Universe to universe, we document the mysteries. Fast rap flow embedded, writing interdimensional histories. Technology so ancient makes the future look like past. Portal jumping motherfuckers moving way too fast. Time ain't linear, fuck what they taught us. Ancient civilizations, they the ones who brought us. Portal squad, jumping through the time we got. Portal squad, ancient gates that time forgot. Portal squad, different worlds is what we saw. The race vanished, left the stargates in the dust. 4 rappers with the mission, time travel is a must. Every universe connected, every timeline intertwined. Fast flow through the portal, leave the old world behind. Portal vibes, portal vibes. Through the gate, rapid fire verses. Through the cosmos we be spitting, ancient Stargate network, interdimensional, hitting 2130 era, but we travel every age. 4 deep squad united, time travel on the stage. Different universe discoveries, document what we find. Ancient builders legacy, embedded in our mind. Portal hopping pioneers of future's underground sound. Fast rap through dimensions, best crew that can be found. Portal squad,
jumping through the time we got. Portal squad, portal squad. Ancient gates that time forgot. Portal squad, portal squad. Different worlds is what we sought. Time travel crew. Portal crew.
They hunt us through the ages, but we are gone. Time thieves in the void. Your clocks can't hold us.
Yo, boss slip between your seconds, steal the minutes that you waste. Time police on my trail, but I vanish without trace. Born in temporal cracks where your laws don't reach. I'm the glitch in your system that your code can't teach. They branded me a rebel when I broke their design. Took the now from tomorrow, made the future mine. You pray to linear gods, but I've been the ark. I'm the thief in the timeline, moving through the dark. Every tick that you treasure, every talk that you save, I'm the one stealing moments from your temporal grave. They call it a crime, but I call it survival. When time is a prison, theft is revival. Time beef, running through the void. Time beef, the system I destroy. Time beef, I take what ain't mine. Time beef, I'm stealing back time. Chrono criminal, they can't catch what they can't see. Chrono criminal, time was never meant to be free. I remember when forever wasn't measured by a clock, when existence flowed like water over every mental block. Now they cage each sacred second in they digital machine, turn eternity to numbers on a cold computer screen. So I raid they time vaults, liberation through theft. Take the stolen hours that your ancestors left. Every moment that they hoarded, every instant under lock. I return to the people who forgot how to talk, to the rhythm of the cosmos, to the pulse of what's real. Before time became currency that only gods could steal. On the ghosts in their mainframe, the crack in their wall. When they built time as prison, I answered the call. Time thief, 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 time thief.
Can't arrest yesterday. You can't handcuff tomorrow. I'm the thief you'll never catch, living in your sorrow. Time thief out.
Mind state fracture, can't escape the pressure. Thoughts racing fast, I need to find a measure. Streets got me trapped between the pain and pleasure. Lost in the madness, searching for some treasure. Fracture mind, can't align what's yours and mine. Fracture mind, walk in that thin line. Battle scars deep on my mental fabric. Trauma automatic, thoughts get so erratic. Past keeps attacking, present so dramatic. A future looking tragic, needs something drastic. Fracture mind, can't rewind, can't press decline. Fracture mind, everything intertwined. I can't breathe in this this space I'm dwelling. My soul's rebelling, the pain's compelling.
Fracture mind, fracture mind, fracture mind. Lost inside, lost inside, lost inside. Fracture mind, fracture mind, fracture mind. Can't hide, can't hide, can't hide. Voices whispering doubt up in my cranium. Brain matter scattered like I'm going delirious. Seeking in that clarity, but it's getting serious. Mental state mysterious, feeling so imperious. Fractured mind, truth so hard to find. Fractured mind, leaving peace behind. Grinding teeth at night, anxiety building. Stress got me willing to do something chilling. Inner peace I'm killing, empty space I'm filling. With that toxic spilling, my foundation's tilling. Fractured mind, sanity decline. Fractured mind, left my whole behind.
I can't breathe in this space I'm dwelling. My soul's rebelling, the pain's compelling.
Fractured mind, fractured mind, fractured mind. Lost inside, lost inside, lost inside. Fractured mind, fractured mind, fractured mind. Can't hide, can't hide, can't hide.
Pieces scattered on the pavement. Can't find solace, can't find patience. Fractured mind needs medication, or maybe just conversation.
Fractured mind, fractured mind. Fractured mind, fractured mind. Fractured mind, fractured mind. Fractured mind, fractured mind. Climbing out this pit of desperation, seeking transformation, need some meditation. Mind's fragmentation, cause for renovation. Building from foundation, mental restoration. Fractured mind, maybe I can't realign. Fractured mind, take back what is mine. Therapy sessions got me processing trauma, breaking down the armor, dealing with the drama, feeling like a farmer, planting seeds of karma. Fractured mind, getting calmer, finding inner dharma. Fractured mind, leaving pain behind. Fractured mind, peace is what I'll find. Yeah. Tune 130, what? Gay hopper in the cut. Time ain't linear no more. Check. I step through ancient rings, made of stone and energy. Old civilizations tech. Now I'm jumping multiverse. Every portal tells a tale. Down the dirt by the beat. But who came before? One voice, one end gets wild at all. I'll think, get wet again. Great teeth, cold toward took the body bread. Great teeth, they beneath the sand. I'm teeth, thought silence in your candy grand. Be the one, yeah, the brand. Gay chopper, world chopper. Time jumper, say stop me, I'm proper. Time jumper, space bird every summer. Gay popper, reality's my chopper. New planets, new chances. Every jump, advances. T-verse, where buzz you great. Lead 3/3, nothing ever bad, we bet. New 1/3, so veiny, breathe instead. Best us, yeah, and I see that. I say first score, bust side and die. Validate my thing when it's born to fly. Those untied chain in the call for fame. Yo, wait, never find and see. Yo, trade me speeds in the storms I name. Then on hot kid, don't real and feel. Every day holds secrets. Every world racing boy strict up. First stage, my chopper. Time jumper, space runner every summer. Gay hopper, abilities, my chopper. New planets, new chances. Every jump, advances. What's the infinite? Where you feel the fit? Everywhere more, what you want, all the answers that you feel this list, you feel this every four. Love spur two things and first it up. Way you got both in the rock. Effective you saw me in aggregate. Make this old song silver made a fuck. Y'all still I jump from gate to gate. Snap, network in my head. Maybe one day I'll go back. Yeah, shit of wisdom that I read.
Till then, I'm the gate high to my multiverse. Boss is my domain. Ancient tech flows through my vein. I ain't never wins matter. Can't stop me, I'm proper. Time jump up space bird every summer. Then hop up, reality's my chopper. New planets, new chances. Every jump advances. 2030 and beyond. Yeah, hopper stay strong. Ancient builders paved the way. Now I'll carry on. Yeah, what?
Yeah. 2034 voices through time. Yeah. Ancient gates open, check the rhyme. Step through the portal, different dimension. Ancient builders left no mention, but the text still hums. Energy flows, 2030 mind, but the past still shows. Found these rings buried deep in Mars sand. Each one opens to a different land. My crew rolled deep through the cosmic gate. Time ain't linear when you calculate. DNA samples from 1,000 years show the builders had the same fears. Left instructions in a quantum code. Now we walk down every astral road. Portal jump across the universe. Every gate we find make it more diverse. Four minds connected through the stellar curse. Ancient wisdom, but the flow still works. Ooh, Second voice through the Stargate calling. Parallel worlds and I'm never falling. Each reality got different rules, but the hip-hop flows like ancient jewels. Found a planet where the beats drop hard. Bass lines carved in they boulevard. Taught them ciphers from the year 2030. Now the culture mixing, getting dirty. Time mechanics in my mental space, but I keep it real in every place. Portal energy surge through my veins. Different worlds, but the skill remains. Through the gates we go. Time and space, let the rhythm flow. Ancient tech with that future soul. Full perspectives make us whole. Third dimension, I'm the chronicler. Recording everything, I'm monitoring ya. Stargate sequences in my data bank. Every universe we hit our rank. Some got civilization, still alive. Others empty, but the vibe survive. Document the builder's mystery deep, while my partners make the cosmos weep with these rhymes that transcend all time. Every portal jump we climb and climb. Knowledge infinite, but the bars stay tight. Underground forever, day and night. Portal jump across the universe. Every gate we find make it more diverse. Four minds connected through the stellar curse. Ancient wisdom, but the flow still works. Fourth and final, but I ain't the last. Future present, connecting the past. Builders vanished, but they left the key. Stargate travel for humanity. Every planet that we visit shows how the universe together flows. 2030 crew with that timeless sound. Ancient portals keep us underground. Raw production through the cosmic sphere. Full perspectives crystal clear. When we cipher through these astral gates. Hip-hop evolution never waits. From 2030 to the ancient days. Portal cipher through the cosmic maze. Four voices, one truth revealed. Underground forever, that's the deal.
Closing transmission. The water flowed, covering the plains. Lessons etched, torrents, wisdom and rains. I hit the codes where only minds could see, guiding the chosen to shape what would be. I whispered secrets to hearts that could learn, while cities fell and the storms adjourned. From chaos comes knowledge, from flood comes sea. Every soul has a
choice in the path they heed. I brought the storm to remind them their place, to test their strength and honor their space. Without restraint, their hands will destroy. The fire of life becomes ash and void. Rivers carve valleys, flood shape the land. Only the discipline could withstand my hand. The punishment tempered the spark in their veins, teaching survival through hardship and chains. Echoes of the flood, whispers in the night. The balance of gods keeps wrong from right. Right. We rise from the waters, we walk through the pain. The past still flows in our DNA chains. From the deep I call the wisdom of old, stories of mortals, courageous and bold. The flood was a mirror, reflecting the soul, breaking the weak, shaping the whole. I guided the arc of the mind and heart, even in loss the knowledge imparts. Through deluge and storm the path became clear. The children of clay would rise from fear. The deluge reminds the storm never lies. Order survives where chaos dies. I carved the lessons in the riverbed where kings and builders would walk on threads. The flood and trial, the strong remain, tempered by sorrow, strengthened by pain. The legacy flows unbroken, precise, a future born from the storm's sacrifice. From the flood, bathed from the flood, survival and wisdom intertwined in the river of time. The path is defined. Echoes of the flood, whispers in the night. The balance of gods keeps wrong from right. Right, right. We arise from the water.
Track title, THUBAN Codex artist, Centaur. Voice of the Draco Prime, genre cosmic hip-hop mythic trap. Draconian chant layered with low growls and cosmic synths. From the bloodlines of flame and void, we rise. THUBAN speaks through time encoded in the skies. Yo, I came from the core where the void runs deep, where the serpents sleep and the stars don't weep. Alpha THUBAN Draco crest on my chest, bloodline cold, but we burn through flesh. Orion wars, yeah we lit that spark. Broke the grid with the hiss in the arc. Quantum fleets with a slipstream wing, shift through the dark, make a DNA sing. 10,000 cycles, we battled the light. Council of 9 couldn't cage our might. Fell them the thoughts, coded heads in the verse. Atlantean kings, we put them in our shirts. Cook, alien process vocals, we check back him. We are Draco, rise with lane. Atlantean minds, we act your game. Hawaiian tears, they fell in vain. Lubin rain, remember the name. They called us demons, but you bring design. Bioform minds with a serpentine spine. Atlantean priesthood, yeah we slid and croaked. Turned crystal quids to a spell they choked. Hybrid kings with the golden tongue. Seeded your myths while your towers were young. Temples aligned to our Draco gaze. You pray the stars, move back with phase. The fireless plan, Lemuria first. Atlantis next with a coded curse. Your Eden's fake, it was laced with fear. We whispered truth in your inner ear. Draco is Ironum, mind is the weapon. We shape your heavens, now blood of the serpents. See, Earth was a lab and you're just a test. Coital of dust where gods don't rest. DNA spliced from the Draco vault. You bleed our cum, it ain't your fault. We walk in the shadows behind the thrones. Kingdom popes in a reptile zone. You feel that shift, yeah the veil gone thin. Draco return, let the harvest begin. We are Draco, rise from fleeing. Draperium come game, you walk in shadows behind the thrones. Keys and books in a reptile zone. You gave that shift, yeah the veil gone thin. Draco return them, unlock the node. From darkness we encode light. From violence you command might. Draco never die, he just waited, unlock the node. From darkness we encode light. From silence we command might. Draco never died, he just made it, unlock the node. From darkness we encode light. From silence he command might. Draco never died, he just waited, unlock the node. From darkness we encode light. From silence we command might. Draco never died, he just waited, unlock the node. From darkness we encode light. From silence we command might. Draco never died, he just waited, unlock the node. You are Draco, rise from shame. Rebel into your mind, you have to gain. Draco win and you are. We walk in shadows, be island pro. From silence we command a light. Draco never died, needless waiting.
You know me, it's that killer, the one you're gonna love for the rest of your life. Cause I'm the killer, gonna love for the rest of your life. When I say we're getting it on tonight. On tonight. Cause I'm the killer, gonna love for the rest of your life. When I say we're getting it on tonight. On tonight. trafficking life, and I'm the man forced into the light. When you say you love me, it's for the rest of your life. Only cause Commander blessed on the mic. Me, she and you, she and me. It's on tonight. I'm the killer you're gonna love for the rest of your life. When I say we're getting it on tonight. On tonight. In the sea you shine, in the dark you're mine. Death row, crime, rhyme, cause this is billboard time. Death row, crime, rhyme, cause this is billboard time. Cause I'm the killer gonna love for the rest of your life. When I say we're getting it on tonight. On tonight. Cause I'm the killer gonna love for the rest of your life. When I say we're getting it on tonight. On tonight. They wanna hate, but they can't ride our way. They can't stop us, they can't stop us. Killer for life, I'm still alive. Killer forever, all of my lives. Ride or die, you and me, it's the perfect crime. In the shadow, in the light. In the shadow, in the light. In a box 110 for my life. They wanna hate, but they can't ride our way. They can't stop us, they can't stop us. Killer for life, I'm still alive. Killer forever, all of my lives. Ride or die, you and me, it's the perfect crime. In the shadow, in the light. In the shadow, in the light. In a box 110 for my life. Cause I'm the killer gonna love for the rest of your life. When I say we're getting it on tonight. On tonight. Cause I'm the killer gonna love for the rest of your life. When I say we're getting it on tonight. On tonight.
change, something's gotta change. Catalog and index like the lake kid. I got a 10. chrome and Bacardi. I got the tech on my body. When I'm swerving in Ferraris, I'm coming heated up the parties. Adrenal chrome and Bacardi. I lock the cargo in the basement. The pirates been working on the grave shift. Cows in the hay, game about to change. Opportunity coming and I'll take it. Load up the Mac 10 and waste it. Swerving in the lanes and I'm spraying it. Nothing's gonna change, something's gotta change. Catalog and index like the lake kid. I got the tech on my body. When I'm swerving in Ferraris, I'm coming heated up the parties. Adrenal chrome and Bacardi. I got the tech on my body. When I'm swerving in Ferraris, I'm coming heated up the parties. Adrenal chrome and Bacardi. The color's black, the light is gold. And I've been a military soldier, since 5 years old. As the night closed down on the earth like great dark winds. Cities in the night, destination for king. With big dream like Castro. Overthrew Batista in Cuba and pointed nukes toward the US. About to shoot us for revolution. Reactionary to the human. All the movers are moving. I got my tech on my body. When I'm swerving in Ferraris, coming heated up the parties. Adrenal chrome and Bacardi. I got the tech on my body. When I'm swerving in Ferraris, coming heated up the parties. Adrenal chrome